Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my NHL 20 franchise mode here in Columbus, Ohio. In the previous episode, we finished up the 2033-2034 regular season, and as you see right there, we went 64-13-5. We win our third straight President's Trophy. But who's surprised by that? We have the best team in the world. But this year, I'm expecting a whole lot better, okay? Okay, we 2 straight seasons, President's Trophies, maybe even longer, I'm not sure. But these past 2 years, we've won the President's Trophy, and we've been knocked out in the first round. I am expecting a whole lot better. Where everybody's going on the chopping block. You hear me? You hear me? Now, something I didn't go over in the huge episode yesterday. Jeffrey Woodworth leads this team in points for I don't know how many years in a row this is, but he's the captain. He might be contending for another MVP trophy. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 100-point seasons in a row. 1,326 in his entire career. My God. This man is unstoppable. This first line is unstoppable. We don't have a 50-goal scorer this year, but we have 4 40-goal scorers, which is arguably better. So Woodworth with 46, Wall with 49. He was close. So Wall with 40. He had 63 last year, I believe. Yeah, so a dip off for him, but the first line did dip off a bit. But they all had 100-plus points. So can you really be that upset? Giroux with 41 and 48 assists. Good for 89 points. Damn good season. We signed him up to a ridiculously good contract. And wait. What the hell is that? He went to a top 6 medium forward. The hell is... What? I see how it is. But he's still a good player. He had a damn good season. Dubois, who is getting older, I think that's his first, under point per game season in a while. Okay, not a while, but he's always consistent. I mean, he's damn good. He's his average for his entire career. But he's getting older. It's going to suck to see him leave soon. That is going to be a depressing episode. Khalil Fallon with 73. I was expecting better, but... especially for $10.3 million. Yeah, I'm just hoping he's a clutch performer in the playoffs again. Philip Zadina with 68. It is a contract season for him. I don't know if I'm going to throw out a bunch of money for him. Cole Perfetti with 51. That is a damn good season for a rental player. The exact same point totals as last year, except he had 15 goals this year and 16 goals last year. Okay. Walker Cowan, 36, 23 goals in his rookie campaign is a pretty good year. I'm okay with that. 36 points for Zach Piton. He just keeps going up and up these past few... No, sorry, he had 42 last year. My bad. But he's been good. Plus 14, he dips off a bit, but I can't be too upset with that. Makinen... Go ring. Then you got Anderson, who was a fill-in player for us. Defensively wise, how's it looking? Stucam with 66. In the last episode, I did say that he was a runaway for the Norris. And if you don't agree with me, I think you're wrong. And if you think I'm wrong, tell me in the comments why. This is EA. I know how EA works. They stole my freaking goaltender for a year. I know how they think. I know how this game thinks. And I'm trying to overcome that, okay? Mikko Järvinen, who did miss 4 games, 23 points plus 54. Abel Carlos, who we did sign to a decent extension this year, 22 points, hoping for better next year. Francis Swift with 21. He didn't miss any games when he was injured. The more you know, I guess. Wingquist with 14, and then Richmond ended up the season with 6 points. That is what I love. That is what I love to see. That is what dreams are made of, okay, everybody? Goaltenders, Kavanagh, 47. Not as usual. He's usually a plus 50 guy, but But our backup in Hugo Leperrier, 17-2-2, fantastic season. A great season for both my goaltenders. Then if you go to the entire league, it's looking like Elias Pettersson with 125 points. They went off. Vasil Podkolzin did also lead in goals with 72. That's a dangerous Dynamo if we meet them in the Cup Finals this year. Even if we make it there, okay? Defense, here's my reasoning why. 66 points. It's a big gap. But he's also a plus 58. So, and we did win 64 games, and that always plays a part in it, okay? Goaltenders, I did say Kavanagh is walking away with the Vezina for the third straight year, and I believe I am 100% correct in saying that. 63 games, the next best guy was Caden Primo, and he played 7 more games. So, yeah. Kavanagh is walking away with 2 trophies this year. For sure. Rookie skaters did go to the first overall pick this previous draft in Chris Cunningham for the Dallas of Stars. But the regular season is done and over with, everybody. Today we are facing the New York Rangers in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and I believe this is the 3rd time we are facing them in the Stanley Cup playoffs. First time was a few years ago, a while ago. Second year was our first cup run, and then I think this one right now. I could totally be mistaken. I don't have a great memory when it comes to these video games. So, the New York Rangers. Oh, they're a decent team. They have pretty good center depth, and they also have Mikhail Pressberg, who is a former Columbus Blue Jacket. Former Columbus Blue Jacket. It's not a bad career. Not a bad career. Good for him. Is he making his money? $4 million? Pretty close, yeah. It's a pretty good team. Where do we start? First line center in Ludwig Pearson. Then you got 93 overall, 33 years of age, Capo Kako. He is a world eater. He's pretty damn good in the playoffs, too. Sawyer Rupp. That first line is going to be hard to beat. Then you got Jason Yakubov. Elias Anderson, and then you got Valery Karpatsev. That's a pretty good second line as well. The right wing position could be a bit better, but EA is voodoo. I mean, friggin' probably Kuznetsov is the best player on this team because of EA, okay? Then you got Mikhail Pressberg, who we know all too well. Tomas Ragnarsson, Roy Eakin, Rudzika, and then you got Fisrik and Kuznetsov. So their depth, excluding Ragnarsson, isn't the best, but it kind of is the same as ours. I would say our forward core is better than theirs. Defense, they got Raphael Payette, former Columbus Blue Jacket. What did that pick turn into? I think it turned into Fallon. I want to say that pick turned into Fallon. Pretty sure. I could check right now, but I don't feel like it. But there's a few narratives going on with this series. They got K. Andre Miller, Ty Smith, Brennan Carlo, Bodie Wild, and Mika Martins. So after the first pairing, it isn't a great defensive core, but I'm scared of Raphael Payette just because of voodoo. But none of that matters. It always comes down to goaltending. Guy Mathot, no, that's not the guy that we traded. We had Jean Mathot. This guy doesn't look to be too shabby, and their backup is Mikhail Lebedev. Yeah, they have a good starter there in New York. Scratch players, they got Robert Thomas, goaltender in Dominic Watkins, and then they got Alexei Heponiemi. Okay, this is a good team. I'm not going to deny that. We've had our struggles in the playoffs in previous years. The previous 2 seasons, I'm hoping to turn that round here. In the first round, we have home ice, obviously. Here we go. Here we go, boys and girls, if there's any girls watching. First period, 3-1. We have the lead. Fallon, Makinen, and Savoie, so our big guys come up clutch, but Bodie Wild cuts the lead by 3rd. Second period. Okay, they score one again, but then Stu Cam, best Columbus Blue Jackets defenseman in history, and then Matt Goring tops it up to 3-goal lead. Third period, close it down, boys. Power play for us, can't capitalize. They're closing in on shots, but we have another power play. Come on, dagger, hit the dagger. Power play for them, capitalize, boys, do it. A few power plays here. Can we just be a bit can we be a bit more disciplined in the next coming games? But we do walk away with the game number 1 victory against the New York Rangers. Okay, Kavanaugh with a pretty good first game. Matt Goring has been injured. Ooh. That sucks, and that's why I wanted... Damn it. Okay. 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 I want to go to roster moves. Is there anybody, a fringe NHL player down there that might... Nick Robertson. But he's doing really good there in the AHL. I mean, he's a playmaker. I'd rather... I'm going to go with... I mean, Novikov. How's he looking? Fourth liner. I'm going to bring Novikov up. I'm not too sure about Anderson. I mean, they're basically the same overall. But I know what Anderson is. Maybe if we throw a rock at the New York Rangers, maybe we get something out of it. Maybe he turns out to be a pretty solid player for us. His stats are okay. Defensive and physicality is okay, but his offensive stats aren't too shabby. Let's go to the AHL. Let's throw in anybody. I don't care who it is. Scratch players. Do we have any? Oh, well, let's go with Terjolling. Whatever his name is. MP3. 76 overall. That is huge. That is. Yeah, boys. He's gonna be a good player. I'm glad we traded away Jean Mathot for that. He's gonna be good. So we have an injury in the first game. But I don't think it's the death of us. Losing Matt Goring is big because he's a good part of our bottom 6, but I think we can get through this adversity. So game numero 2. If Novikov isn't good, then we have a few different options to work with. First period. 1-1. Karpatsev on the power play, but Dubois ties it up later into the first period. Second period of play. It's all tied up. We do lead in shots by 9. Oh, this is not the game that I wanted. I really wanted to go into our home ice and just kind of crush them, get 2 wins on home ice, then go into Madison Square Garden, kind of wipe them out. But third period here, it is a tight game. Come on, boys. Somebody come up clutch. I'm asking the hockey gods. Come on, Cole Perfetti. First playoff game with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Jeffrey Woodworth, the captain, gets the 2-goal lead later into the third period. That might be enough to steal game number 2. I spoke too soon. Okay, we win game number 2. 41 shots. Woodworth with the first start. Kavanaugh with another decent game. I'm okay with that. I do want to see how maybe Novikov did okay. I want to make sure that he's doing solid. It was a closer game, so our bottom 6 definitely stepped it up there to make sure no goals were allowed. Novikov, 1 goal. Okay, he's just a 0 plus minus. But Cole Perfetti really stepped it up there with a big goal, and that's what we didn't get the previous 2 years with our bottom 6. Okay, we just got to keep going. Game number 3. Game numero 3. Matt Goring actually leads in points. So that sucks. First period. 2-2. Jeffrey Woodworth and Savoie on the power play, but Pearson and then Mikhail Pressberg. Oh my god. It's like seeing demons from my past. I gotta drink the problems away, everybody. Second period. 3-3. It's all evened up. Mikhail Pressberg gets his second of the evening. Looking for a hat trick. Makinen keeps things even. Okay. Third period. Everything's all evened up. The goalies have not been great this game. Power play for New York. Oh, they can't capitalize. Come on, somebody, please, please. Columbus, please. Please, steal one on their home ice. Do it. Cowards, do it. Somebody, I don't care who it is. And we are headed to OT. You know the rules. It is not an elimination game, so we will not jump in. Come on. Steal. Ah, God dang it. Elias Anderson scores on the power play. That is another power play goal allowed. We are letting in a few of them. We do drop one on their home ice. Pressburg with the first star. Whippy! Oh, screw him. Throw him into the sun. Ugh. Okay. That sucks. I don't want to lose this series. There is no return from that sort of thing. Novikov. 2 games, no points. Do we go ahead, maybe try out Anderson? Goring is fully healed. I'm going to throw him back into the lineup. Yeah. That's the smart thing. That's the smart thing to do. There is no tomorrow. I mean, there is a tomorrow because it's only game number 4. But you know what I mean. Goring, I think he was leading in points last time I checked, actually. So it's good to get him back. It's good to get him back. Game numero 4 on Madison Square Garden. I just want to steal one away from home, first period. 1-0. Cole Perfetti, his second of the playoffs. That is big. That is big. The rental comes up clutch. Second period. 3-1. Fallon extends it to 2-0. Bode Wild cuts that in half, and then Fallon on the power play. Third period. We do lead in shots. Power play for them early, and they capitalize. Our penalty kill really has to get it together. I really don't blame Kavanaugh for that. But man, our power play... I mean, our penalty kill isn't doing great, but the playoff hero, he gets it done. Oh my God. Another playoff goal for Winquist. Richmond, who I hadn't seen all year. 2 defensemen. How do you do that to yourself, New York? And we pick up the game number 5 victory. Fallon with the first star. Kavanaugh with another fantastic game. Winquist with 2 points. 2. Our offense is not saving us. I mean, in years previous, I mean, when we won our back-to-back Stanley Cups, it was really our offense that really stole it for us. But Kavanaugh's been good. Not a lot of points for our top producers on this team. Everybody's really pitching in. So I'm hoping that it's done here at the Nationwide Arena. Game number 5. Close it out first period. 1-0. Woodworth scores 31 seconds into the game. We lead by 6 shots, 8-2. Second period. 3-2. Savoie makes it 2-0. Capo Caco on the power play. Dubois scores again, and then Ty Smith makes it a 1-goal lead for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Okay. Do I even give a pep talk? Is it time for that in the playoffs? Man, I don't know what. We're leading by we are crushing them in shots. It's their goaltender that's keeping them in the game. Kavanaugh, you gotta be better. But I don't know how the goals went in, you know? I just gotta trust this team. Close it out in 5. Come on. Come on, Columbus. Savoie, former MVP trophy winner, gets it done. 2-goal advantage. In game number 5, a chance to head to the second round after 2 straight first round losses, after straight President's Trophy victories, and it looks like we do. That was hard to get out. I did try to say that stuff, but I was too busy thinking about how we make it to the second round. 2 years where we should have dominated those teams. New York, I didn't take them lightly. I did not take them lightly. Okay? I didn't. Straight up, I didn't trust that whole thing. I was scared. Their depth was pretty good. Their defense was blech. Their goaltending wasn't even that bad. But we were the better team. Now, this is a shorter episode, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look at our point totals. It doesn't look like anybody's running away with it right now. Savoie with 7 really came up clutch there. 4 goals, 1 game winner. That is big. Waugh with 6 assists. I would like to see his name on the board a bit more. Woodworth with 5, so our first line is doing their job. I mean, first 3 games, it wasn't looking like it, but those last 2, they came in big. Fallon with 4, Dubois with... Oh, I want to go forwards. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. Might be one of his last postseason appearances. 35 years of age, 4 points. He's still clutch. Still clutch. Are you surprised? Are you not entertained? Samu Makinen. 3 points. You know what? As a bottom 6 forward, which we really didn't get a lot out of that last year, a bottom 6 had been terrible. Adding pieces like Cole Perfetti really helped. Like Cowan's was good in the regular season, not great this round, but we won. We won handedly. It was close in the third periods, a few of those games. It could have come down to the wire. There was 1 OT game, but this team actually got it done this year. I mean, Baton with no points, Novikov with none, Cowan with 1 assist, Goring with 2 points in 3 games, Giroux with 3, so I'm hoping for a better all-around second round. Defense, how's it looking? Stu Cam? No, my God, Winquist, this is what we are paying you for. 4 points in 5 games as a defenseman. Oh, the Holy Trinity. I love it. Oh, this is what we're paying you all this money for, you know that? And I love that. $3 million for 1 year. I really want to extend this guy. I want to make sure I get this guy on my team. As long as he doesn't want like $5 million, you're all good in my book. Mikko Järvinen with 4 assists. That is also big. So our blue line really came up clutch there. Our two of our defensemen really came up big with important points. Richmond with 1 goal. Stu Cam with 1 goal. I mean, he could be better, but he is a +5. Carlos, 3 + 3, 1 point. Swift with none. So it could be better from the blue line, but they were good defensively. Goalies, Vyacheslav Kavanagh, 4-0-1. His save percentage could be better, but he held us in a few of those really tight games where it could have gone either way. And I can't be too upset about that, okay? Who will we be facing in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs? It's looking like the New York Islanders. That's not going to be fun. I'm not excited about that. You're probably excited about that. Oh no. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like, leave a comment, share with people who you think may enjoy this sort of thing. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.